So, good morning, children. So, in this class, we are going to see about the basis for classification. Okay. So, we can divide the animal kingdom based on the level of organization. Okay. Level of organization, that is, level of organization means arrangement of cells. Okay. Unicellular or multicellular. Okay, so we can divide the animal kingdom based on the level of organization, symmetry, then germ layers, then the last one is coelom. Okay, coelom means cavity. Okay, true body cavity. Okay, true body cavity. So we can divide the animal kingdom based on this. Okay, first one is level of organization. Level of organization means arrangement of cells. Okay, so animals are grouped depend upon that unicellular or multicellular. Okay, based on its cells, its tissues, then organ and organ system. That is, animals are grouped as a unicellular or multicellular. Okay, unicellular means only one cell. Okay, multicellular means more than one. Okay, so first one is a level of organization. It may be unicellular or multicellular, depends upon the cell, tissues, organ, and organ system. Okay, that's the first thing. Next one is symmetry. So symmetry means it is a plane of arrangement of body parts. Okay, it surely depends upon the arrangement of body parts. There are two types of symmetry. First one is radial symmetry, and another one is bilateral symmetry. Okay, so first one, what is radial symmetry? In radial symmetry, the body parts are arranged around the central axis. Okay, around the central axis of the body. Okay, that body parts are arranged in radial symmetry. The body parts are arranged around the central axis. If that animal is cut through the central axis, mean in any direction, means it can be divided into similar halves. Okay, if radial symmetry means that body parts are around the central axis. If we cut that through central axis, means we can get similar. We can get similar halves of the body parts. Okay, that is said to be radial symmetry. So the examples are given are hydra, jellyfish, and starfish. Okay, this is radial symmetry. So next one is bilateral symmetry. Okay, bilateral symmetry. In this bilateral symmetry, the body parts are arranged along the central axis. Okay, in the radial symmetry means the body parts are arranged around the central axis. Here in bilateral symmetry, the body parts are arranged along the central axis. If I cut through the central axis, means we can get two identical halves. Only we get two identical hulls. Okay, so example is a frog. Okay, so example for radial symmetry means hydra, and example for bilateral symmetry means frog. Okay, so the next one is gem layers. So what is meant by gem layers means these layers are only give rise to different organs from embryo to adult. Embryo becomes an adult, no. These layers give rise to different organs. Okay, so gem layers are formed during the development of an embryo. An embryo development of an embryo to an adult. The rise of different organs is due to the gem layers. Okay, so there are also different types. Smart or two types. First one is diploplastic animals. That is, it has two gem layers. Okay, it has two gem layers, that is ectoderm, and another one is endoderm. Okay, diploblastic animals. Okay, that is, it has two gem layers. First one is ectoderm and another one is endoderm. Okay, example for this animal is hydra. Okay, for example for this organism is hydra. Then organisms with three gem layers. Okay, that is three gem layers means ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm is they are called triploblastic animals. Okay, they are having three germ layers. That is ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. Okay, example for this triploblastic animals is rabbit. Okay, this is about that level of organization, symmetry, and germ layers.